I got hacked again, so that's annoying. Huh? Anyhow, probably a root pick. Probably a root pick.
I don't know what that is, but okay. That sounds crazy.
Well, that's what they did last time, so that's what I'm assuming it is this time. And I talked to Dad about everything that you and I had talked about.
Yeah.
He was very,
Which part? We talked about a lot of shit.
well, the part where Danny raped his 1-year-old daughter. And Billy.
That was super fucked up.
Yeah, and Billy. And one of the things he said that didn't make sense was the fact that his wife did have a daughter. But she's almost 30 years old.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. This was like a middle-aged kid, like older teen that I heard about. So.
Yeah, but I looked that up too, and Dad ended up calling down there to try to figure out what that was about, and there's nothing on anything like that.
Well, that's very good, because this whole time I've always thought that. But, yeah, I don't know. But I heard, read, whatever. So, I don't know. I did Google his name, the William thing, and there is a case against him for him, but he's black man.
Yeah, that's something like DUI or something like that. I seen that. But I didn't see nothing about, and Dad told me some other things about Billy that just didn't make sense. And the 1-year-old daughter from Danny, that didn't make sense either. And the fact that Robert had said something like that, that's not good. And then it's not, whatever they're using to infiltrate my system, there's some of my files that are corrupt again. They did that shit to me before. It was so fucking annoying. But, here we go with the underestimating thing. So what do you think you're going to do if you think that there's a chance they'll do that to you again? Well, I certainly wouldn't underestimate me, but I know other people do. And I'm glad because that's what they get. But Dad's pretty he's pretty worried about all that stuff that you told me about and how that's all coming out like that. The Billy thing, that was just that seemed to upset him. And then, the 1-year-old daughter, and he kept asking me. He said, Robert mentioned the same thing. I said, yeah, but there's nothing in our conversations previous to this. And he said, when was the last time you talked to Robert? I said, Dad, it's been months ago. Months and months. I don't even know, like less than a year ago, I think, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to check and see, but it's been like close to a year probably. And he just started texting you again. I said, yeah. He said, that's also concerning, Jamie. I said, I know. And so, yeah.
Well, I've had the same number for 15 years, so whenever you get his phone records, my number won't be in it, because I've never spoken to this man a day in my fucking life.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
I said, well, I've never spoken to that man a day in my fucking life, so.
It's just, like I said, it's just weird, because somewhere that's going around, And I told him that you had heard it from Lisa and Jessica, and he said, And I'm sure he called and inquired about that, which,
I don't care.
well, I mean, Crystal, I'm just telling you what's going on. I'm not just trying to figure out what's going on. Somebody tried to kill my son, and it had to do with my granddaughter because my son was trying to protect my granddaughter, from a baby rapist. It would be absolutely disgusting for family members to say something so disgusting, And I'm sure if that's what they said, then Dad's going to, regardless, Dad's going to confront that. You know how my dad is.
At least he's your side.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, the only way he would be on my side is, like I said, I had to prove Danny 100% innocent to my dad. And I did that with Kansas state's evidence. So, yeah. I mean, it's not like he never, he always loved me, But he wasn't going to support something like that because that's just not something Dad would get behind. Because, Dad would kill a motherfucker. That's what I remember. That's what I remember. And Billy wasn't like that.
You're kind of like that.
Huh?
Said you are his daughter and you are kind of like that too.
Kind of like what?
You would kill a motherfucker.
For touching my granddaughter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. For raping my granddaughter? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody raped my son? Uh-huh. And they've caused me extreme stress and havoc for a long time now. And they're still walking the world free. Who they're conspiring with, I don't know. But, Dad's fixing well, I don't know what Dad's going to do, and I shouldn't even be saying stuff like that. But, Dad's a smart man. And I'm sure he's tired of seeing his daughter and his grandson and his great-granddaughter go through this shit. Thank God he's on my side.
Well, he has all the money to put behind it, so...
Some things don't take money, though. Some things, like FBI, shit like that, sometimes that don't take money. That's just, it's over with. People are fucking up. Too many people are fucking up. So my system crashing. I don't know how much of my shit I lost. But, I'm upset because you dumb motherfuckers are doing this shit again. Really? And I gotta chase you out again? Well, I remember what chased you out last time. So we're gonna go ahead and get that on here now. When the predators become the prey. There's always somebody bigger, always somebody more powerful, always somebody in higher places to do shit just like they're doing. Getting what? Like it's not the predators become the prey, it's like the watchers are being watched kind of thing. It's kind of cute. Kind of cute. It's a fucked up situation. Fucked up situation.
Yeah. I couldn't have had to go through all the shit you're going through. I couldn't. It's super fucked up.
Yeah, I done buried one son. I done buried one son. I've done everything I could to keep this one alive for him wanting to kill himself for so long. And thank God he doesn't feel like that right now. I'm thanking God for that. There was so many times, though, I would go to sleep crying and praying and wake up screaming in the middle of the night, not knowing whether I was going to hear from him the next day. And every time my phone rang from a different number, I thought it'd be the jail to tell me that my son was dead. I hope you never have to experience or even know what that feels like. All because my son wanted to protect his daughter from a baby rapist. Somebody who would actually rape a little baby. Somebody who has. Somebody who has habitually done that. It was really interesting talking to Robert and how he's never lived at that one place, which I thought was weird. People always tell on themselves. Always. And how many records I got of him living at that place. That's weird. And he said something about, I was like, well, there's so many photos of you and Jose. And so much shit. And you know, Jose's the one who raped all them babies.
The mama and her friends.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You know, Uncle Sonny went to school.
Get out of jail if he was like in jail.
I'm sorry?
Did none of the other kids come forward for that? Just her?
Mm-hmm. And then her dad put her in the psych ward when she was 15. Until she came. You can look it up. It's on the Google. Google it. And I got the case. And you can get the transcripts. Everything about her's been redacted except for her age. And yeah, her dad came, made her go up there to the judge and tell him that she lied and that she was crazy.
That's what Tina's mom pretty much did to her.
Which would have been fine. Except for me and Danny heard about them stories all the fucking time from her and her cousin and her sister, a couple of her friends. That's pretty disgusting. But Robert's real good friends with them. Mm-hmm. Robert nearly killed my son by shoving his dick down his throat and nearly suffocating him to death. Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, he should be dead.
Well,
There.
what'd you say?
I said he deserves not to ever be there at all. He's a terrible person.
Mm-hmm. Thing about that 1-year-old child, like Lisa and Jessica saying something like that. Dad's supposed to talk to me tomorrow and tell me how his adventure went with that. But the thought of my family conspiring with a motherfucker like that. My family. You know, same ones I've loved and taken care of. And
aren't you trying to get his phone records and all of his records? Isn't that a thing that you're trying to do? Won't you see in any of that?
do what?
Here, take my cigarette. My phone's dying. I gotta uncharge it. You can put it out.
There's ways I can go about doing that, but you remember what Uncle Sonny went to school for?
No, I just know he worked at the airport. He was computer programmer or something.
Mm-hmm.
I know that he taught Cody and Chad how to code at 6.
Mm-hmm.
He's super computer savvy, whatever you call it.
So it's not just phone records. Those are very handy because those are something us as a public can get a hold of because, my phone records, it's my phone records. I have Danny's old phone records, shit like that. But they can track all of your...
Doing this thing where you could do all the social media and stuff too with that, weren't you?
Huh?
I thought you were doing the thing with social media too.
Oh, where this, there's something that just encompasses it all. And everything. Everything.
Yeah, I thought you'd be able to get all of that, so you'll, I thought that's what you'd said, last week, you were getting all of that, you were writing your thing up to do that, so you'll actually, know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll have to do that anymore. I don't think I'll be the one that has to do that anymore. Thank God. I'm fucking tired of doing this shit. I'm glad somebody's picking up and doing what they're supposed to be doing. Got a lot more power, a lot more toys than I do.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
as long as you can use it in court and you can prove it all, that's perfect. Because, or I mean, not just for personal knowledge, but for help with everything else that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it goes way more than just your family or friends or anybody. It would go to that other lady that he talks to. I don't remember if it's Martina Zarmendez or whatever that other lady's name was.
Mm-hmm.
That he was friends with too.
Mm-hmm.
That had a weird name. I'm sorry, I've been really sick lately. I don't mean to like sniffle in your face. Clear my throat. Sorry.
Yeah, Dad had to go get some shots today because he's been really sick too. He's probably gonna die soon. I really want to see him.
Really not okay.
And I can't. I want to see him so bad before he dies. He knows that. I told him that a few weeks ago. And
why do you think he's gonna die soon? That's terrible to say.
Do what?
Why do you think he's gonna die soon? Is he really in that bad of health?
Yes, he really is. Yes, he really is. And he knows it. I know it. I'm not stupid. And here I am, up here, trying to save my son's life, trying to save my granddaughter's life. And the thought of having family members that I've trusted, loved, and respected and taken care of go behind my back and saddle up next to an evil motherfucker speaks volumes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know anything about those people.
Lisa and Jessica?
Yeah. They were evil to me my whole life, so.
I'm curious to see what they're going to say.
When she was younger. I don't know. What are they going to say? Oh, I can't believe Crystal said that about me. I've seen her one time in 10 years, and that's all she said. I don't care. It doesn't really bother me what they say about me. That's what they said. And I really don't care. That's exactly what... Everybody was there. And that's what was said.
I doubt Dad's going to bring your name up.
Oh, well. That's what they said. And, I don't know. I haven't talked to you in years. It doesn't make sense. And it's not true.
Well, when did you see them? How long ago was it that you seen them?
Jamie, I don't... When did Tina's dad die? 2021? A year after COVID? She moved in August. No, it was Easter, so April. So he passed away. She and Jerry break up in 2020 or 2021. Or in 2024, 2023, 2022. So it had to be in 2022. Was the last year. I've been in Kerrville 2024. So I've been to my dad's twice in 2022 and 2023. So it's been almost 2 years. When it was 2022 or 2023 when they were there. 2022. 2022, or was it 2023? I met my mom again in 2023. I've seen my dad twice since I've lived in Cleveland, so in the summer of 2020, right at the beginning of 2022, somewhere after April for the summer. And I saw him again last summer in 2023. And Jacob went with me after he got in trouble. Are you cold? Did you turn the heater on? You look like you're cold. It had to be 2022. But it had to be like summer of 2022. I went, oh, it could have been 2023. I don't remember. I've gone through a lot of shit since then too. Not as bad as you. But it was... They didn't have any kids with them. It was just them two there.
Well, there's probably going to be a defamation of character lawsuit against that.
Okay. Against what, me or them? Because...
Well, I mean, whoever was saying something about Danny raping his 1-year-old daughter and stuff like that. I mean, that's like, I can't remember what that's called. Dad said something about it. And he's super pissed. I mean, he's super fucking pissed.
They said they were going to sue me.
Huh?
I really don't care. That's what they said to me, so...
You said that they were going to sue you?
I thought you meant they were going to sue me for it.
Okay, so that's what Lisa and Jessica said, right?
About Danny and his own child? Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah. Yep.
And who said that about Billy?
I don't even know. I was at the deer camp with my friend Billy.
I thought it came. I thought you seen it on the internet. You told me to Google it. It's right there. That you had done all your research.
I Googled it and I looked into it again. I looked into it the other day when I was on the phone with you. I Googled that and I was telling you, I had you on speakerphone. I was like, I don't see anything. I see this black guy, but this is a black guy. I didn't see that about Billy. I couldn't find it anywhere in Hardin County, or yeah, it was Hardin County that we were looking at. I
was looking at that. I remember telling you I didn't see anything about Billy.
Yeah. I didn't even see the DUI that came up on that one.
Okay.
You found the DUI. I didn't.
Crystal, I'm done talking to you now. I'll talk to you some other time.